What is up, guys? This is Michael Max and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be reacting to Miss Universe Cambodia 2020 preliminary one-on-one interview. That is so long. But actually we're not going to react to the 20 candidates. We're just going to react to 3 candidates. But these are not my top 3. I don't think I'm in the position to select the top 3 because I don't understand the language. Some of them are talking in Khmer and just a few are talking in English. So yeah, so these are the top 3 that I thought were popular during the interview. So these are the netizens were talking about. Yeah, and actually since some of the answers are in Khmer, so I just want to thank Sang-Lee. I just want to thank Sang-Lee for helping me translate the answers. So of course this might not be the direct translation, but this we're gonna use the translation given by Sang-Lee as a guide on what is the G's on the answer. Yeah, without further ado, let's start. Starting off with candidate number 2, Raksa.
Everyone, so I tell about myself.
Yes, introduce yourself again.
Again?
You were cut off earlier.
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. My name is Raksa, candidate number 2. And I'm a student study in MUC Sarita University, International Relations.
International Relation.
I'm a freelance model.
The same as Nisai Heng.
My question for you is, where do you think competing pageants like Miss Universe Cambodia will lead you in life? Again, where do you think competing pageants like Miss Universe Cambodia will lead you in life?
Ooh, nice question.
Thank you. Competing this Miss Universe, I am sure any competition has led me to the one point that I can stand and show my ability and be myself and get all the respect and love from all the supporters. I'm really happy for that.
Yeah, and I thought that is a lifetime achievement as well. Very confident. I didn't understand the answer, but she looks confident. Later we're gonna translate it. I mean, we're gonna read the translation.
Okay, អរគុណសម្រាប់សំណួរបងសំណួរនេះគឺចាក់ដល់ខ្លាំងមែនតើចាសម្រាប់នាងខ្ញុំអាចនិយាយបានថាមុននឹងខ្ញុំចូលរួមប្រកួតគឺនាងខ្ញុំត្រៀមខ្លួនរួចរាល់ជាស្រេចទាំងឆាកជាតិនិងឆាកអន្តរជាតិដើម្បីតំណាងឲ្យប្រជាពលរដ្ឋខ្មែរនារីខ្មែរយើងទាំងមូលហើយក៏ដូចជាប្រទេសជាតិកម្ពុជាទាំងមូលផងដែរនៅលើឆាកអន្តរជាតិចាស្ដីបងចាអរគុណច្រើនបង
This is the 4th question. Nông niêm nhóm cho stray mùi rút, stray khmer mùi rút. Nên nhóm ban riêng tặng phép lẻ bóng, tùm nua khó trớ, chăn tệ. Đôi chia tùm nét đông, phép đông mong xem bị bổ rõn mà nẹ để nó không đúng cho đợt bọn nên nhóm. Hai bổ rõn mà nẹ nó cứ chia lớp ở bộ đợt bọn nên nhóm to. Đối chứ nên nhóm ai để ban tha, nèrí khmer cứ ai riêng bìa vậy với trục giang bị bổ rõn được kia. Chỉ sẽ cứ phép đặc nông không đài. Very convincing, even if I didn't understand. This is the 5th question. So many questions.
Stray đại miền tùng nộp chất chưa chạy lơ khuôn anh cả đôi chỉ mơ thai kru xa miền ca ẩm nọt ọt một ọt ảo hai stray mà nè nô cứ tay ta chưa chạy lơ rục nhom trở này hai nhom nick nhom cái tha nên ở cái phải chuyện đăng hai stray mà nô cái trên mặt đai được bao nhiêu nhom to tại mà đòn
chà oh, that's it. Okay, we'll stop there. I only understood the first answer, but the other 4 questions when she answered, I thought she was confident, which is good, and she's convincing. I mean, and the way she answered is like really after the question was given, she was able to answer right away, which is good because she has a very quick thinking. So these are the English translation of the question and an answer. So as I've mentioned, this is not the direct translation. So we're not gonna take the translation literally, but we're just gonna get the gist of the answer. So the second question, because the first question is in English. There are many fake news in social media, so do you have any methods to resist the issue? I always tell my parents to find the proofs and specific sources first before they give the trust to those fake news. I hope my words will spread to all Cambodians. If those fake news have enough proofs or not. Yeah, so it's for everyone. Social media is very famous now. I mean, everyone is using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube as well. And I thought she's right. I mean, we always want to see the proof. But second question, why should you win Miss Universe Cambodia 2020? And she answered, thank you. The question is just hit to the point. Before I get to this competition, I'm well prepared and get ready for the international stage and Cambodia stage. And as a Cambodia woman, to represent to the world. Yes. For her answer for this, I thought it is very literal. I mean, of course, if your main purpose of joining the Miss Universe, any local competition, is because you want to win and represent your country in international stage. So yeah, it is actually. I mean, her purpose here is it's tangible. It is achievable. It's just that maybe we are looking for a more broader answer. Yeah. Okay, maybe on a different point of view. And next, fourth question. A sentence said, or a quotation maybe, man could teach woman, but how could woman teach a man? As a Cambodian woman, I have learned about sacrifices, responsibility, aspirations, knowledges, and strength from a special man who is in my heart and who is my dad. So woman could learn everything from man as well as leadership. Ooh. Well, actually, for this question, I thought they were asking about what woman could teach a man, but her answer is about what she learned from a guy, for a man who is her dad. But the thing is, I didn't understood the question and answer, but I thought she was convincing. Yeah, sometimes you would know if you're really watching Miss Universe from previous years before. There are those girls that didn't answer the question or didn't answer the question right, but they were able to place or even win a crown. And I thought for her, she was convincing. It's just good enough, but sometimes you just have to my suggestion is just have to really listen to the question. And next, who is the most trustable woman that you have known? Ooh. A woman who is very confident, patient, look after her family, and woman is, of course, her mom. I love that. Yeah. For me also, if I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna be asked of that question, I'm gonna answer my mom as well. Good. Yeah. That is an interesting candidate. And let's move on with the next one. Number 18, Sarita. Okay, here she is. Sarita, number 18.
Sarita, tell us something about yourself that we don't know.
Tell me something about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I think some people know about it, but I think everyone here might not know. I recently just finished a course of screenplay writing.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's it.
It's just
Very
one,
short.
like that.
Okay.
ចាបងសួស្តី
មានអារម្មណ៍បែបណាដែរនេះ
ហត់ដងធ្លាប់តែយើងកាន់កម្មវិធីដល់ពេលថ្ងៃនេះបងសុភាចឹងរៀងភ័យតិច
អូខេអរគុណជើបងចូលដល់សំណួរណា
ចាបង
អូខេតើបងអូនដោះស្រាយការគម្រាមកំហែងតាមអ៊ីនធឺណិតឬក៏ social media យ៉ាងដូចនេះខ្លះ
I think we have to be transparent in terms of cyberbullying. We need to know our worth and that we cannot please anyone. And I think we should ignore and just be ourselves. And I think we should take a break from technology once in a while.
I didn't understand the question, but it's a good answer. Okay.
Sarita, my question is, as
English.
a woman who is looked up to as an inspiration to society, what is your message of hope to people whose lives are affected by COVID-19 pandemic? Again, as a woman who is looked up to as an inspiration to the society, what is your message of hope to the people whose lives are affected by COVID-19 pandemic?
I want to say that we are all in this together. I understand you. I hear you, and I am here to listen to you, and that we will get through this all together because this is not the end of the world.
You, I have one question for you. Why should you win Miss Universe Cambodia 2020?
English.
As a Miss Universe Cambodia 2020, I believe that she is a woman of confidence. She is kind, she is approachable, she is filled with empathy and filled with discipline. And within these qualities that I have described is who I am, your next Miss Universe Cambodia. That's his day.ទីមួយយើងដឹងថាអង្គរវត្តគឺជាអត្តសញ្ញាណរបស់ប្រទេសកម្ពុជាយើងគឺយើងឃើញហើយនៅលើទង់ជាតិយើងឃើញមុនគេគឺអង្គរវត្តអញ្ចឹងវាជាមោទនភាពមួយយើងគ្រាន់តែឃើញអង្គរវត្តវាជាអត្តសញ្ញាណរបស់យើងថាអូខេនេះគឺជាប្រទេសខ្មែររបស់យើងអញ្ចឹងវាជាមោទនភាពមួយរបស់ប្រជាជនខ្មែរទាំងអស់ស្ដីបង
ចុងក្រោយរបស់នាងខ្ញុំហេតុអ្វីបានជាបងគួរតែខ្លាចទៅជាកញ្ញាចក្រវាឡកម្ពុជាឆ្នាំ2020
I think I just answered this in English មូលហេតុដែលខ្ញុំគួរតែខ្លាចជាបបរកញ្ញាចក្រវាឡឆ្នាំ2020នេះដោយទី1គឺក្នុងនាមជាបបរកញ្ញាចក្រវាឡឆ្នាំ2020គាត់គឺជានារីម្នាក់ដែលមានភាពអង់អាចក្លាហានមានវិន័យមានភាពច្បាស់លាស់មានគោលចំហហើយអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំបានរៀនរកអំពីនេះគឺសុទ្ធសឹងតែជាបុគ្គលិកលក្ខណៈរបស់ខ្ញុំជាបបរកញ្ញាចក្រវាឡកម្ពុជាឆ្នាំ2020
Okay, I'll throw you one more question.
Okay.
What social media or what social issues you would like to be solved and why? Again, what social issues you would like to be solved and why?
I would like to really focus on fake news because I think nowadays យើងឃើញថាសប្តាហ៍ថ្ងៃគឺសង្គមរបស់យើងត្រូវបានបំផុសដោយព័ត៌មានคล้ายៗវាបំផុតអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចង់លើកទឹកចិត្តទៅដល់បងប្អូនទាំងអស់ដែលគាត់ឃើញព័ត៌មានខ្លះវាអត់មានប្រភពច្បាស់លាស់អញ្ចឹងចង់លើកទឹកចិត្តទៅដល់ពួកគាត់ឲ្យយល់ពីប្រភពច្បាស់លាស់អ្នកណាគេជាអ្នកសរសេរអត្ថបទព័ត៌មានហើយថាតើមុននឹងពេលយើងចែករំលែកជាមួយនឹង fake news មួយហ្នឹងថាតើវាអាចប៉ះពាល់អ្វីខ្លះទៅដល់សង្គមរបស់យើងអញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាយើងអាចដោះស្រាយនៅបញ្ហាមួយនេះបានដែលជាបញ្ហាការបំផុសចែករំលែកនៅព័ត៌មានដែលមិនពិតគឺវាអាចជាការប្រសើរមែនទែន Thank you so much. Have a very lovely afternoon.
Ooh. That's it for Sarita. I thought that she has a lot of question, and yeah, one of the question and answer in this portion for Sarita I know already because I did like my previous video. And let's see the translation of before we react. Let's see the English translation of some of the Khmer question and answer for Sarita. Okay. I don't know which one is this. How do you solve the harmful problem from internet and social medias? Oh, that one is, I think she answered it in English, which is okay. Next, Everybody has known that Angkor Wat is a wonderful place and a heart of Cambodia. Why should you need to promote Angkor Wat to the world? First, we know that Angkor Wat is a symbol of Cambodia, and we always see it as a logo in our flag. We see it first in our flag. It is a proud Cambodia, and world-known Angkor Wat is a first by seeing it on our flag. Yeah, as I've mentioned, this one is not the direct translation. Rather, I'm just gonna get the cheese on I mean the thought on the translation. Maybe just gonna give a general comment about the answer and portion for Sarita. So let's move on with the next one. Why should you be the next Miss Universe Cambodia 2020? And she answered in English. And maybe this one I'm gonna comment because I thought this is comparing to the other answer. I thought this one is the most clever answer for her. I thought this one is she really thought about it like months or maybe years already, and because that is the very first reason why you want to join the the pageant, because you want to win and why you should win. I thought that will help you to guide you as a reference on how your path should be so as to win. And yeah, I thought she was clear about it. That's the best answer for her. And the next, what social issue? Oh, this one. She was asking English. Oh, she has another question that is in Khmer, which is the same as the question why she should be the next Miss Universe Cambodia. The thing is, I thought that the judges should have, the one asking should have known, should have like listened well Sarita was answering, or probably they were not able to understand the English language. I don't want to judge, so probably that's the reason why it was doubled. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why on the next question she was asked in English, but she answered in Khmer, probably because she want to share to the other judges what her answer is, and that is a clever way of like showing. This is very clever. I'm just gonna cut it down. That is very clever. Yeah, or maybe the thing is, for Sarita, she's very good in conversing in English. The thing is, what I'm expecting from her is the same as her answer in the why you should be the next Miss Universe Cambodia. The thing is, when you answer the question, for me, I prefer that you answered and end it with a bump. If you have seen the past winners for Miss Universe Cambodia, they don't just answer. They answer with conviction, and they answer with a boom, something that the audience or the judge will remember, or maybe even after the competition, your answer should be remember. The same thing with her answer for why you should be the next Miss Universe Cambodia. That is very well known. Her answer was very famous now in Cambodia because it is very clever. Yeah, moving on. Let's move on with candidate number 19. I think this is Malis, if I'm not mistaken. Here she is, Malis. Great introduction. Go there. Tell something about you.
Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. My name is Malis, and I was born and raised in capital city of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I believe that for myself, I love to travel a lot. I want to be one part of the world to see how the people are, and I love traveling and I love children. So I want to be one part to have the children now.
អូខេអរគុណបាទបងចូលដល់សំណួរតើបងអូននឹងបញ្ឈប់វិសមភាពដោយរបៀបណា
Okay. I think the equality is really depend on how you think, because people should never be judged just because of their look, their skin, or where they come from. This is how you end the equality.
បាទអរគុណ
Malis, my question is, do you think social media use of young people is causing more harm than good? Explain your answer again. Do you think social media use of young people is causing more harm than good? Explain your answer.
Okay, thank you for the question. I think the use of the social media are having both negative and positive. For the negative, it can be one part that push the people to have their self down because they are hate or something going on the social media. On the other side, for the positive thing is there's so many beautiful things going on in the world, so you can learn by social media. For example, for now, a lot of people are using Zoom or social media to study or to learn or to search for new things.
អរគុណបងមកឃើញបាលីកាន់តែមានភាពជឿជាក់បូកជាមួយនឹងស្នាមញញឹមបាទអូខេបងមានសំណួរមួយចង់សួរទៅកាន់បាលីតើបញ្ហាសង្គមអ្វីដែលបាលីចង់ដោះស្រាយហេតុអ្វី បញ្ហាសង្គមដែលខ្ញុំគិតថាកំពុងតែប្រឈមមុខសប្តាហ៍ថ្ងៃគឺយុវជនក៏ដូចជាយុវនារីជាច្រើនគឺគាត់មានបញ្ហាពិបាកជាមួយនឹងការសម្រេចចិត្តថាគាត់ទាំងគួរធ្វើអ្វីក៏ដូចជាគោលដៅគាត់ជាអ្វីក៏ដូចជាជាមួយនឹងបញ្ហាបាក់ទឹកចិត្តដូច្នេះហើយគឺខ្ញុំចង់ជំរុញពួកគាត់ឲ្យពួកគាត់ខិតខំឡើងកុំបោះបង់អ្វីចោលងាយៗពីព្រោះអីជីវិតគឺវាតែងតែមានផលពិបាកហើយនឹងភាពសនុកដើរទន្ទឹមគ្នាអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលយើងជួបជាមួយនឹងបញ្ហាតិចតួចយើងគួរតែក្រោកឈរឡើងហើយបន្តដំណើរទៅមុខទៀត
hiểu xưa okay.សម្រាប់ជំនួយនោះគឺចង់ទៅសួរទៅកាន់មនុស្សថាតើរវាងការណែនាំខ្លួនជាភាសាថៃនិងភាសាអង់គ្លេសមួយណាដែលមនុស្សជឿជាក់ជាងអរគុណបងសម្រាប់ការណែនាំខ្លួនគឺខ្ញុំជ្រើសរើសយកភាសាបរទេសដោយសារអតិកប្បទៅគឺសំខាន់ទាំងពីរខ្ញុំអាចនិយាយបានទាំងពីរក៏ប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំគិតថាភាសាអង់គ្លេសគឺជាភាសាដែលពិភពលោក global អញ្ចឹងមិនថាប្រទេសណាឬក៏ប្រជាជនមួយណាគាត់កំពុងតាមដានគឺគាត់អាចស្ដាប់ក៏គាត់អាចយល់ខ្ញុំប្រសិនបែបម៉ាលីអត់អាចប្រសិនបើសិនជានាងខ្ញុំមិនអាចប្រើភាសាអង់គ្លេសបានភាពជឿជាក់របស់នាងខ្ញុំគឺការប្រើភាសាខ្មែរឲ្យបានត្រឹមត្រូវក៏ដូចជាការរៀបចំខ្លួនឲ្យសមស្របទៅនឹងស្ថានភាព
So let's just wait. Let's wait her to finish.
ចាសំណួររបស់នាងខ្ញុំបើសិនជាអ្នកមានឱកាសផ្លាស់ប្ដូរអ្វីមួយនៅលើខ្លួនប្រាណរបស់កញ្ញាតែពេលអត់ហើយអរគុណបងសម្រាប់នាងខ្ញុំនៅមកដល់ពេលនេះមកនៅទីកន្លែងនេះគឺខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំអត់ចង់ផ្លាស់ប្ដូរអ្វីទៀតទេពីព្រោះទាំងមកដល់ពេលនេះគឺវាអត់ងាយស្រួលវាអាចនឹងមើលថាស្រួលប៉ុន្តែការពិតគឺយើងត្រូវឆ្លងកាត់ឧបសគ្គជាច្រើនអញ្ចឹងហើយគឺនាងខ្ញុំគិតថានាងខ្ញុំពេញចិត្តនឹងអ្វីដែលនាងខ្ញុំមានក៏ដូចជានាងខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់នឹងអ្វីដែលនាងខ្ញុំមាន So I believe I would never change anything for myself at this point of life right now I just love of who I am and how I am.
It's a mix.
I'll give you one more.
English.
Why should you win Miss Universe 2020?
Thank you. I believe that beauty comes in all sides. The most importantly is beauty come from inside of your heart. So if I become a Miss Universe Cambodia, the thing that I would do is to shout out or be a spoken person to the people to believe them themselves and to try more. It doesn't matter at all. It's to do now or then not to do.
Now or never.
Thank you.
It's finished. Okay, let's see the translation for the Khmer answers. I mean the answers in Khmer. That is number 19. I mean the thing with her is when she really like step in front of the microphone, she introduces herself, which is good. It's like you don't wait for them to like tell something. I mean, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna speak myself, I'm gonna ask you to listen to me, so I need to speak now. When she introduced herself, and I thought she was asked to tell something about herself, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, like, can you describe something about yourself, which is good. I thought, because she answered in English, I thought she say something that is not something that you cannot, I mean, you cannot, it's not like your we call it in the Philippines biodata, but I'm not sure how you call it in international. It's something that you don't need to tell about your name, your age, address, telephone number. I mean, she's talking about her, I believe she was talking about her perspective in life, which is good. I mean, that's how you're gonna answer it. And maybe you're just gonna like select, what issue that you want to solve in the society and why. The problem that we are facing is about the youth who are having problem with discouragement, no hope, can't make decisions, and no global. Yeah, maybe a lot. So I would like to suggest them to be strong and patient. Life is always up and down. We should stand up and continue our journey. Ooh. As I've mentioned earlier, I'm not gonna take this one literally. I'm just gonna get the gist of the answer, which is correct. I mean, the thing with the children now is they don't understand that life is like that. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But yeah, you can see a lot of like suicidal acts being done by youth, because sometimes they were like bullied, or sometimes they fail the subject, and because of depression, because they are not aware that life is up and down. Moving on. Question: with both introduction in Khmer and like the English language, which one do you confident with? I would choose, she's confident with English, but both are important, of course. I could do both, and the reason why I choose English, because English is an international language and everyone could understand me. Exactly. I meant, of course, our local language, or the dialect, or whatever language you're speaking aside from English, is important, because that is your mother tongue, and probably you are able to express yourself clearly and more profoundly using your mother tongue. But the thing is, she's correct. English, if you speak in English, you're not gonna like, you don't only talk to your own people, but actually you are reaching out to more people, because more people would understand you, right? Good. If you can speak English, how could you deal with? I will answer in Khmer. Of course, that's what I have mentioned earlier. You should talk in your mother tongue. Next, if you have chance to change yourself, will you take it, and why? Yeah, I thought this one she answered in Khmer, and then she answered in English, which is right. She's very like, she's there. I mean, her mind is not flying. I mean, her mind is not anywhere, but she's there, because she just mentioned that English is very important. But the thing is, she is asked in Khmer and she answered in Khmer, but she ended up with an English one so that the other judges can understand her as well. Good. The thing, what I really want with Malis in this portion is that the answers are not literal. The answers are, I thought, it's she really like practiced as a beauty pageant candidate. She don't answer as if she is in a job application interview, or like in a television reality show interview. She is really there as a beauty queen. And yeah, that's it. That's good. And of course, pageant in Cambodia is just started, and I thought the girls are not doing bad. They're there, and of course they need more practice, but this one is not bad at all. So yeah, so hope if you can share with me some translation of the other candidates as well, I would appreciate it. And that's it for now. I know the video is very long, so please subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. Bye.